John Franken, 13 Clinkhams to Martin Bosley, 15 Dodgy Future Blinker ridden by Anthony Webber, 16 Easter Lee Colin Brown, 17 Floyd Richard Lindley, 18 Flying Gale Frank Belly, 20 Gallant Buck ridden by Ross Arnott, 26 Hold the Head ridden by Brown Nolan, 27 Hurrah Henry Peter Scudamore, 28 Il Pontivecchio Kevin Mooney, 30 Kolominski Pat Leach, 32 Lockboysdale Steve Smith Eccles, 33 Manpower Tony McGibbon, 35 Northern Game Tommy Rahn, 37 Orange Reef Alan Webb, 38 Oregon Trail Mr. Dermot Brown, 39 Uluru Richard Rowe, 42 See You Then Tommy Comedy, 44 Shenton Way Joe Byrne, 45 Son of a Gunner Mark Parrott, 46 Southern Air Bill Smith, 48 Star of Ireland Jerry Newman, 49 Star of Screen Boots Madden, 51 Tom Sharp Seamus O'Neill, 52 Topley Donald Nolan, 53 Glorious Jane Tony Mullins, and 54 is Invisible Shadow, one of the two mares, one of the two fillies in the race, ridden by Reg Crank. 30 runners being called in now for the Daily Express Triumph Hurdle. Uluru just a little bit behind the remainder. White flag up, they're under starters' orders. And they're running and racing towards the first of the 8 flights. They settle down in the early stages. Invisible Shadow is one of the first to show with Top Lee. As they jump the first, Top Lee landed in the lead from Invisible Shadow. Running down towards the second now. Oregon Trail making ground over on the far side. Flying Gale going up towards the leaders. Top Lee and Invisible Shadow as they run to the second flight. Top Lee, Oregon Trail, Invisible Shadow and Flying Gale and Afzal and Chill Down. Then comes Manpower and Dodgy Future and Tom Sharp. And something's happened to Chill Down. Chill Down, I'm very much afraid, has broken a leg and been pulled up by John Frankham. It looks as though he's broken a leg, Chill Down. So the 29 racing round this top turn with Flying Gale just in behind Oregon Trail and Top Lee. Then on the outside, Invisible Shadow. Just in behind them, Afzal. Then towards the outside is Easter Lee. Manpower comes next. And then Broad Beam. Uluru is just behind him with Dodgy Future. And then Lock Boysdale over the third. Amrella's well there towards the outside. But it's still Oregon Trail, Top Lee, Flying Gale. Just in behind them come Invisible Shadow and Manpower and Afzal and Broad Beam, and behind Broad Beam is Dodgy Future. Then Son of a Gunner. Coming down to the 5th now. Oregon Trail on the outside. Jumps that in the lead from Flying Gale. And Faller at that one. Faller at that one I didn't spot, but Flying Gale on the inside of Oregon Trail. And Tom Sharp was the faller there. Tom Sharp was the faller at that flight. This is the third last now in the Daily Express Triumph Hurdle. Oregon Trail from Broad Beam, who's now gone second. Then in third is Flying Gale. Carla Minsky has made ground into fourth. Just behind them come Afzal, Invisible Shadow and Manpower. And 2 left to jump only now. Oregon Trail on the inside of Broad Beam. These two, Carla Minsky going well in third. Then on the outside comes Manpower, then Invisible Shadow and Afzal as they run downhill towards the second last flight. Broad Beam in the lead now from Manpower. On the inside is Kolominski. Then See You Then making ground. Even Broad Beam a fall up. See You Then making ground in behind the leaders now, but it's Manpower the leader. Manpower the leader being pressed by Afzal. See You Then on the outside. Kolominski very well there also. And Star of Screen making good progress over on the far side. But it's Manpower being pressed by See You Then. Then Northern Game and Kolominski on the far side. Northern Game coming there quite strongly on the stand side. Kolominski on the far side. Northern Game coming with a wet sail towards the stand side. A See You Then comes to jump it in the lead. See You Then lands in the lead from Northern Game on the near side. Racing into the closing stages, and it's See You Then from Northern Game. Northern Game on the near side. See You Then on the far side. Northern Game with the margin advantage. The race up towards the line. Northern Game is going to win the Daily Express Triumph final. Northern Game is the winner. See You Then is second, and third is Manpower. It's a 1-2-3 for Ireland. If you call See You Then Irish, because he's only just come from Ireland. Fourth was Kolominski, also Ireland. So officially it's a 1-3-4 for Ireland, with Northern Game the winner. See You Then second, Manpower third, Kolominski 4. That's the 1-2-3-4 of the 1984 Daily Express Triumph Hurdle. First, number 35, Northern Game, owned by Mr. Frank Conroy, trained by Eddie O'Grady and ridden by Tommy Ryan. Second was number 42, See You Then, owned by the Stipewood Stud Limited, trained by Nicky Henderson and ridden by Tommy Carmody. And third was number 33, Manpower, owned by Mr. John Flood, trained by Brian Malone and ridden by Tommy McGibbon. Fourth was number 30, Kolominski. Well, this is the winner, Northern Game, on whom Tommy Ryan has ridden an impeccable waiting race, delaying his challenge until approaching the final flight, came there with a double handful to finally wear down the hot favorite, the hottest favorite since Ativo in 1974. See You Then, to win it going away in the closing stages. This is Flying Gale on his inside, and there he is, Northern Game, and here's how he broke Eddie O'Grady's duck at the 1984 Cheltenham National Hunt Festival, reviewed by Richard Pittman.
And as they came down the hill, you can see a whole horde of them there, and it's Broadbeam who is actually still leading at this stage. Stands off 1,000,000 miles, and I'm afraid that is the end of Sam Moorehead as he goes out the front door. The saddle obviously caught him in the backside, and he gets kicked along like a football. The whole field goes over him, and he lay there for some time, and I was pleased to say I did see him moving and sitting up afterwards. You can see at the moment he hasn't done, but he is starting to get up when we come off him. Now, at this stage, as they come around the last corner, Kolominski in the yellow colours on the inside looks to be going particularly well, and the favourites a little bit in trouble at this moment. Tommy Carmody just starting to niggle. It was a different story at Punchestown, but Northern Game is coming in the light colours here, and Tommy Ryan as cool as a cucumber on him. I don't think he wants to hit the front too soon, and you'll see that the horse does actually hang into the favourite after the last, but he's certainly pulling over the other three there. Northern Game is just in fourth place as he jumps the last fence. Tommy Carmody goes for his stick now and See You Then, and the horse running straight, head down and going for home. But look at this little chestnut horse of Edward O'Grady, just starting to hang in now on the favourite, but Tommy Ryan puts his stick down, slaps him down the shoulder to try and keep him away so that there's no steward's inquiry, and this is a pretty clear-cut victory in the end. Not a very big horse, but very game indeed, and that is a 1, 2, 3 and 4 for Ireland technically, because the favourite has only been over here for a fortnight.
Number 35, Northern Game, 20-1. Second, number 42, See You Then, 5-2 favourite. And third, number 33, Manpower, 20-1. First, Dort.
When you came to the last, you were going to scoot up?
Well, I was hoping that nothing would come from behind, and I felt, well, if you keep going as well as you're going, this will do, you know.
It was a sort of all-Irish finish because the second horse was trained in Ireland until a fortnight ago.
That's right.
So he was the favourite, See You Then. He just led you at the last.
Yeah, before the race, I was worried about him, you know. I thought that he was one that would take all the beating, but worked out well in the finish anyway.
When you jumped the last, you went to go on and seemed to hang in towards the favourite a little bit.
Yeah, he was hanging before the last, and after the last he was matching line on the other horse, but once he kind of just got his head in front.
Well, we're joined now by a man who'd like to shake your hand, I should think, John Morgan. John has a half share in this horse, yes. And there's a bit of a story here, I believe.
Yes, we bought him for a syndicate. Adrian Nicola, BBA Ireland, bought him in Newmarket a couple of years ago. Didn't live up to expectations on the flat, so we decided to send him back, and Frank Conroy rang me one morning and said, you know what, we can't give him away. If he doesn't make 7,000 or 8,000, we won't sell him. So we bought him back for 3.5.
Was there an underbidder?
I'm not quite sure. I know the BBA Ireland bought him back, Adrian bought him back for us.
And so because you couldn't find a buyer, you sent him over hurdles?
Sent him over hurdles, yes.
Now, the Horgan family are known to have an occasional tilt at the ring.
Yeah,
Have you had a good punt today?
Yeah, I had a good punt today. Bit anti-post.
What sort of price did you get?
20 to 1. Oh yes, we won a good few. We all had a little nibble. We won them today. We thought the ground might be a bit against him this morning. I think Edward lost a bit of confidence indeed early on, but he gave me a swell ride.
Tommy, could this horse go on and win at Liverpool, do you think?
Well, hope so.
Well, both of you, many congratulations.
Thank you.